How Isaiah 44:24 and Job chapter 38, 4-7 prove Jesus was not created. Did Jesus have a beginning, or has he existed eternally? Some claim that Jesus was created, but what if the Old Testament itself proves otherwise? Today we'll examine Isaiah 44:24 and Job 38, 4-7, two powerful scriptures that reveal Jesus as the uncreated, eternal creator. Get ready, because this will change how you see Jesus forever. Section 1. Isaiah 44:24, the one true creator. Let's begin with Isaiah 44:24, which makes an exclusive claim about God's role in creation. Isaiah 44:24, KJV. Thus saith the Lord thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb, I am the Lord that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, that spreadeth abroad the earth by myself. Key observations from Isaiah 44:24. Once Jehovah alone created the universe. No one helped him. 2. The phrase by myself eliminates the possibility of a co-creator. 3. If another being is credited with creation, that being must be Jehovah himself. Big question. If Isaiah 44:24 says Jehovah alone created, how do we explain the New Testament verses that say Jesus created all things? Section 2, the role of Jesus in creation. Now, let's compare Isaiah 44:24 with what the New Testament says about Jesus and creation. John 1:3, KJV. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. Key takeaways. 1 John 1:3. Jesus created everything, no exceptions. 2 Colossians 1:16. Jesus is explicitly credited as the creator of heaven and earth. Hebrews 1:10. The Father himself calls Jesus the Creator, quoting Psalm 102:25-27, which speaks of Jehovah. The big revelation. Isaiah 44:24 says, Jehovah alone created, yet the New Testament calls Jesus the Creator. If Jesus were created, he could not have created all things. Section 3, Job 38, 4-7. Jesus was present before creation. Now let's look at Job 38, 4-7, where God speaks of creation and the sons of God witnessing it. Job 38, 4-7, KJV. Where wast thou when I laid the foundations of the earth? Declare, if thou hast understanding. Who hath laid the measures thereof, if thou knowest, or who hath stretched the line upon it? Whereupon are the foundations thereof fastened, or who laid the cornerstone thereof, when the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy? Key observations from Job 38, 4-7. 1. The sons of God, angels, were present, but they were merely observers. 2. Only Jehovah claims to be the one who laid the foundation of the earth. 3. If Jesus was created, he would be among the sons of God rejoicing. But instead, Scripture credits him as the one laying the foundations. The big reveal, Jesus is not one of the sons of God. He is the one stretching out the heavens and forming the earth. If Jesus was created, he would be a witness to creation, not the creator. Job 38 confirms Jesus existed before all created things. Section 4, addressing the firstborn of creation argument. Some people claim Colossians 1:15 calls Jesus the firstborn of every creature, meaning he was created. But does it? Colossians 1:15, KJV. Who is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of every creature? Key explanation. 1. Firstborn, Greek prototokos, means preeminent, not first created. 2. In Jewish culture, the firstborn held authority and inheritance rights, not necessarily birth order. 3. Psalm 89:27 calls David firstborn, even though he was the youngest of 8 brothers. The correct interpretation. Jesus is the firstborn in the sense of his authority over creation, not that he was created. Section 5. Answering common objections. Objection number 1. Jesus is a created being, like an angel. Answer. Isaiah 44:24 says Jehovah created alone, and Job 38:7 shows angels merely observed creation. If Jesus created, he cannot be an angel. Objection number 2. Jesus was the first thing God created. Answer. John 1:3 says Jesus created all things. If he was created, then he would have had to create himself, which is impossible. Objection number 3. God used Jesus as an agent in creation. Answer. Isaiah 44:24 refutes this by saying Jehovah created by himself, no agent, no helper, no co-creator. Final challenge and call to action. Now it's your turn. If Isaiah 44:24 says Jehovah alone created, how do you explain Jesus being called the creator in John 1:3? If Jesus was created, why does Job 38:4-7 describe angels as observers, not creators? How do skeptics reconcile Isaiah 44:24 with the New Testament's claims about Jesus? Let's discuss in the comments. Like, share, and comment below. Subscribe for more deep biblical studies and truth that exposes deception.